Hey Scorpio, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a two-part series for you. The first part, we're going to take a look at what's going on with you. The second part, we're going to take a look at you and someone else. Okay? All right, so we're going to start with one of these astrology cards to see what is going on with you. And this deck is going to tell us how you feel about whatever is on this card. All right, so let's see. Okay. And then the tarot. All right, so we're going to break it down to situation, what you're manifesting, the details, and the guidance. All right, so here we have the situation. So all of this is the situation. This is what you're manifesting. These are the details and the guidance. All right, so let's see. What do we have here? Wow, Cancer. This card has been coming up more than any other card. So this could be that you are dealing with a Cancer, or this is about deep emotion. There's deep emotion around a particular situation for you, something that's touching your heart, something that is possibly on your mind quite a bit, something very emotional. Let's see, what do we have here? And whatever this emotional situation is for you, okay, it is in some way causing a disruption for you, whether it's something that you're overthinking about, something that's keeping you from maybe performing as well as you normally would at your job or at school, or it's just something that is on your mind because it's in your heart. So let's see what this might have to do with. 6 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like, right here, it has nostalgia. This is a card of nostalgia. Okay, there's something that somebody else got a very similar reading, and I don't remember who it was. It might have been Leo or Libra. So 6 of Cups is also a soulmate card. So it could be that you are very nostalgic for somebody that you considered to be a soulmate, okay? And this is causing a disruption in your life because this is something that you are very emotionally tied to, something you're very emotionally entrenched in, all right? So what is it that you are manifesting in this situation? 8 of Cups. So 8 of Cups, it's like, I feel like you're going over and over again about how somebody might have walked out of your life or how you might have walked out of somebody's life. But this is what you're manifesting. So you still have this energy. This is about you walking away from somebody that you might have loved or something that you might have loved. Something that you are nostalgic for. Maybe it's what you used to do in a prior job, or maybe this is something that you used to love to do as a child or used to love to do when things didn't get so complicated as an adult. You might be revisiting that. You might be revisiting something that, really emotionally fulfilled you. This could also be about a person that really emotionally fulfilled you in some way. And you're manifesting this energy for some reason. Let's see what the details are here. The 8 of Wands. So I feel like there might have been some communication in some way that has caused a disruption for you in the sense that you are, I feel like this might be overtaking you in some way. Somebody might have said something to you. Somebody might have, this could be that you might have been fired from a position. If you were fired from a position, I don't feel like this particular position was what you love to do. It hardly ever is. When you're fired from something or when you're fired from a position, it's probably because on some level you wanted to go. I wholeheartedly believe that. I don't believe people get fired from positions that they love. Okay? So if you were, I feel like it was meant to be. You might have loved the people that you worked with, you might have loved aspects of it, but when it came to the actual job, I don't feel like it was for you, and you knew that. If this was a person, I feel like something was said that caused a disruption, caused you to walk away from something that you feel very tied to emotionally for some reason. Somebody that you might consider a soulmate. What do we have here for guidance? Look at this, Knight of Cups. Okay, so I feel like all of this is happening because the guidance here is to really move towards what it is that you love. Okay, Knights are about movement and Cups are about emotion. We can clearly see this Cancer energy here throughout this entire reading for you. So whether it's moving towards something that you love to do or moving towards somebody that you love, that's the guidance. I feel like you right now are in the energy of either focused on being released from something or somebody releasing you, or something ended that it ended because of some type of communication. It might have been communication from you. It might have been communication from somebody else. All right, so let's take a look. All right, 8 of Cups. We have Knight of Pentacles. So you are moving very slowly, if at all, away from what it is that you love. All right, you might appear to be moving away or walking away, but you might really be standing still in this 8 of Cups energy. Like, oh my gosh, is this something that I really should be doing? Is this something that, am I letting myself, am I letting my ego take over what I'm doing here? If this is a job, I feel like this is you really kind of, you're not seeing the bigger picture. If it's a job, I don't feel like you're seeing the bigger picture. It might cause some disruption in the short term, but it ultimately is about helping you to walk towards something that you love, that you enjoy doing, that fulfills you, right? Because Knight of Cups is right before the Queen of Cups, which is my card for love. So you're being encouraged to move towards what it is that you love. That might be difficult for some of you for a whole host of reasons. All right, so let's see. 8 of Wands is communication. 10 of Wands. Okay, so now we can see why this is such a disruption. Whatever was said to you, okay, you might be allowing it to be a really heavy burden for you when it doesn't have to be. Whatever was said to you needed to be said to you. So it's not about standing in this 8 of Cups energy and wallowing in it. It's really about this. But sometimes it's hard to see this when you're in this energy and feeling the impact of something that was said. I want one more on the 10 of Wands. Temperance, card of Sagittarius. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius, okay? But this is really, whatever was said was really to bring peace and harmony to your life. A better peace, a better harmony in your life. And I feel like that is what you should be remembering versus wallowing emotionally and being nostalgic about something that maybe either wasn't meant for you, or it was the wrong time, or if somebody said something that you had no response to, ask yourself why you had no response. So let's see, Six of Cups, the Magician. So I feel like this is really confirming the story here, because the Magician is about what you're manifesting, what magic you're creating in your own life. So, you know, you are what you're thinking about. This is really about, again, what you're manifesting here. But you've been thinking about either something that you loved to do in childhood, somebody that made a huge impact on you, somebody that you might call magical to you in some way. This person might say the same about you. This person might have said that there was something magical between the two of you. And you took whatever was said to you, whether it was being let go from a job or whether it was something somebody said, probably in a romantic way, you're letting it be a burden instead of letting it bring peace and harmony. And that's why the guidance is coming up here with Knight of Cups, saying, you know what? When you finally decide to move towards what it is that you love, and you can see that this particular knight is moving towards the past. So there's somebody that made an impact on you in the past, whether it was a boss, whether it was a former lover or former relationship. Somebody in the past has you in its grips, and it's causing a disruption for you. Let's see what that disruption is. Nine of Swords. So it's causing you a lot of worry. Worry is pointless, okay? It only hurts you. And whatever you're worrying about, whatever 10 of Wands burden that you're carrying, it isn't serving you. It definitely isn't serving you, okay? Because so often when we're in the grips of worry, we're not logical, you know? And swords really are about being truthful and logical. But our thoughts, more than anything, can lie to us. So I feel like your thoughts in some way are lying to you, and I feel like you go around and around about it, around and around about something that either has left you or you have left behind, and it's a struggle for you right now. The sooner you get out of this energy, the better. The World. So this can be the energy of Capricorn. Okay, so you might be dealing with a Capricorn. You know, the World is about a satisfying coming together. So you might be worried about coming together in some type of job that you feel is satisfying for you. You might be worried about coming together with somebody and have it be satisfying. You might be worrying about a lot of things that might surround a particular relationship or connection. But the World also says that the possibility for a happy ending is here. And the guidance, again, Knight of Cups, is about moving towards what you love. Page of Cups. So there's somebody, I feel like, that is waiting to hear something from you. It might be an apology for some of you. It might be that simple, but it's some type of emotional message, okay? I feel like the guidance here is to move towards what it is that you love and to express something emotional that's in your heart, okay? Whether it's a heartfelt apology or something heartfelt that is keeping you, whatever you're going around and around about, Nine of Swords and this energy over here, this Eight of Cups and Knight of Pentacles, you're standing in this Eight of Cups energy. So it's like you might have appeared to have walked away, or you might have appeared to leave something that you loved, but you're still standing in that energy. That's why this energy is coming up as guidance. You've created this situation by how you were thinking about this situation. If you were regularly thinking that you don't want to be at your job, or you were regularly thinking that you hate doing what you do every day, eventually that's going to manifest, okay? You know, and whether you think somebody did this to you, you did this to yourself. Once that switch is turned on, that you know you don't want to be somewhere, it's only a matter of time before somebody or you remove yourself from that situation. It's obviously better if you remove yourself, and maybe some of you did. Maybe some of you are regretting removing yourself from a situation. I don't feel like you should be at all. I feel like it's a very courageous thing to do. And it's also the best thing for you, because if your heart's not in it, it's like, why do it? Why do something that your heart isn't in it? You're not going to do the best job with it. You're not going to be the best version of yourself. And it just, you know, eventually it's going to move away from you. Again, whether it's your choice or whether it's somebody else's choice. Same thing with a soulmate. You know, if you are pushing somebody away, that person is eventually going to move away from you. But I feel like there's feelings here. I feel like there are emotions here that you might be struggling with. So let's see. We're going to get a yellow card and a pink card. Oops, I want to do it this way. All right, so what do we have? A year from now. A year from now, and then we have let go. Okay, so a year from now might sound like a ways away, okay? But it feels like, you know, last March feels like yesterday to me. But there's something here that you might need to let go of. And I don't feel like if it's a person, I don't feel like it's that person necessarily. If it's a job, I definitely feel like that is something that you need to let go of. I don't feel like it's going to take you a year to let go of that. I feel like a year from now, you're going to realize how beneficial it was to have let something go right now, because you're going to be in such a better place a year from now, okay? And that's probably true for a soulmate as well. But that also implies that it might take you a while to seek this guidance or to act on this guidance. But that's up to you. So the timing when it comes to a soulmate, I feel like is up to you. When it comes to a job, I feel like a year from now, you're going to be looking back and saying, I'm so glad I did what I did, whether it was you leaving this or it leaving you. You're going to realize it was such a good thing that happened, even if it doesn't feel really good right now. When it comes to a soulmate, though, it feels like it might be time to let go of whatever is keeping you from following your heart with a soulmate. And you know, when it boils down to it, that's always the answer. That's always the answer. All right, so Scorpio, that is what I have for you. This Cancer energy is highly prominent this week for sure. So a lot of you might be dealing with a Cancer. Yeah. So I will talk to you again in part 2, but this is what's going on for you right now. All right, so have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.